Being talked of as a long ball side is never a positive. While some teams might use the tactic well, playing to their strengths, there is a sense that long ball football is often reductive, dull, and ineffective at the highest level. Long ball football often results in losing possession, as short, simple passes make it far easier to retain the ball, and longer passes give greater time to intercept or are aerial, allowing defenders the chance to compete. This season, only 2 teams have had, so far, 60% average possession or more, Manchester City and Spurs. In the bottom half of the table after 6 games, only 2 sides have 50% or more average possession. Southampton, who look like a top half side without a striker, and Bournemouth, who look like they think they're a top half side, but don't have the personnel. Similarly, passing success percentages show that every side below 6th, excluding Southampton, has a successful pass completion percentage of less than 80%. The Saints are 80.5%, and it should be noted, Bournemouth again are 79.5%. Their style is certainly progressive, it just isn't working yet. If we keep the teams in their table order and look at passes, it's clear that, generally, better teams complete more passes. It's exactly what you would expect to see, as sides dominate the ball by moving it around, probing for weaknesses, and are less likely to surrender the initiative to their opposition. Indeed, the graph of league position versus total passes per game looks like this. There's a clear downward trend. As league position decreases, so does total passes per game, with spikes for Everton and, towards the bottom of the graph, Bournemouth and Southampton. But what about long ball passes? Again, keeping the list of teams in table order, we can see that the percentage of total passes per game that are categorised as long ball varies, from Manchester City's 6.9% to the highest, Burnley, with 22.4% and West Brom with 22.5%. This is not exactly a surprise, given the sides concerned. What is also noticeable is that, again, Southampton and Bournemouth aside, once you're out of the top 6, the percentage of long balls played goes up significantly. The average for the top 6 sides is 10.2% of passes being long balls. The average for the rest is 17.9%. Remove Southampton and Bournemouth and that average increases again to 18.7%. But, and here's where it gets really interesting, the fewer long balls a team plays, the more accurately they tend to do it. That's right, teams who don't play a long ball style pass the ball long better than those who actively do. The most accurate side for long ball football is Manchester City, who have played only 46.1 long balls per game, but of those, 64.6% are accurate, 10% better than the next most successful team by percentage, Spurs. Indeed, only 3 sides play fewer than 60 long balls per game, Manchester United, Manchester City and Arsenal, and those 3 all do so with 50% or higher success, far better than most teams. This is probably because those teams choose the long ball option more carefully, because it's counter to their normal style, or because they have better all-round passers who can do all things well. It's also worth noting that only Spurs and West Ham play more than 60 long balls per game with a greater than 50% accuracy. West Ham, in fact, are the only real anomaly here. They play more long balls than any side, but they also do it more accurately than all but 3 teams. So, if there's a genuine long ball side in the league, then it's West Ham, followed by Burnley. But West Ham do it well, or at least successfully. Most other teams should reduce the number of long balls they play. If they did, they might pass long in more appropriate situations and not lose the ball as often.